First team, I'm a superstar, they call me Queen, like I'm doing Dubai.
Friday morning we went out, and first qualifying I ended up in 3rd place. I only went out like after like 10 minutes. I went out in the beginning, but the same thing, we kind of had a tire that didn't just feel good, so I came in and I ended up putting on another soft tire just to get a lap time out, and I ended up putting in P3.7 off of Sean, so pretty good lap time. But I mean, 2nd place is possible right now if Sean does, not Sean, if Richie doesn't progress, but 3rd's still good, so I'm not gonna like do something crazy to try to get to 2nd.
It's time to get racing here. Super Sport race number 1, 16 laps scheduled. The lights are on, revs are up, clutches are out, and Sean Dylan Kelly, M4X Star Suzuki, with a fantastic launch. He's gonna lead us into turn number 1, chicane. Is this one gonna be clean? Riders trying to go all over the place, finding some room.
Race 1, I was in 4th the whole race. Honestly, my body just wasn't feeling too good. I think the heat definitely got to me, and I was just running 4th in the last like 5-6 laps. My phone was chattering pretty bad, so I just like slowed the pace down by 2 seconds of that.
It's time to heat things up in Super Sport race number 2 from the Ridge. When those lights go off, we're going racing. Bending it into turn number 1, it's going to be Sean Dylan Kelly, M4X Star Suzuki.
You can see right now, Almeida looks strong.
Yeah, but it also looks like Sam Lochoff has made a jump on his M4X Star Suzuki. He sits there in 4th place.
Said great mention on Sam Lochoff. He's actually closed the gap from the first couple corners, but
he actually changed his rear tire compound from that 0455, a little bit of a harder compound, to the softer, the 097 on the rear. He tried it in warm-up this morning and said it gave him better drive out of the corners. So hopefully that'll make a difference for him today in being able to close the gap to Sean and hang on.
Within like 5-6 laps, I started to get into a rhythm, and I caught 3rd place. Passed 3rd place in a lap, and then pulled like an 8-9 second gap on 3rd. So the heat kind of got to me today, but not as bad as yesterday. I was just so much better today.
And you can see Lochoff is now drawn up to the back of Almeida completely.
Sam Lochoff, the 44, M4X Star Suzuki, diving underneath Kevin Almeida, and he'll take 3rd spot. So the Super Sport rookie, the 19-year-old from South Africa, taking advantage of Almeida opening up the door and possibly fatiguing that shoulder. Or we see Sam Lochoff mixing it up with the likes of Sean Dylan Kelly Escalante. Cycle trying to do it now. It's going to be Sean Dylan Kelly. 1.2 back, another podium for him. Lochoff, big disappointment, I'm sure, as he had the podium in sight, but nonetheless, a great ride over Benjamin Smith.
It's kind of a waste, it's a bitter feeling, but you know, 4th the same result as yesterday, but I had 3rd in my hand. On the 2nd last lap, I had a false neutral, ran off the track, and then I lost my 3rd place, and at least I finished 4th, but like I said, it's just a bittersweet feeling. I've only ever been to Laguna on a 400, so it's going to be like this, just have to learn the track pretty quickly since we don't have the Thursday practice. In Laguna last year, I had a broken left wrist and a broken right thumb, and I finished both races in 3rd place, so you know, that race was very painful, but I mean, I got in the box, so I'm feeling pretty confident after today. I had so much pace at the Ridge that I think I can carry this momentum forward to Laguna, and maybe or potentially get back on the box.
First team, I'm a